Hi everybody! I wanted to show you our next big book. It's called All Kinds of Families, and it's written by Mary Ann Hoberman, illustrated by Mark Buttevant. And look how cool the cover is. I'm really intrigued to read this story. I see lots of different groups of things. I see similar items grouped together. I wonder if in this book we're going to have different groups or different families, and I wonder if we can explain them to each other when I see you on Monday or Tuesday. So while I'm reading this book, I want you to think about using these beautiful illustrations to help tell the story and maybe even help figure out difficult words while we're reading. And I'm also going to be asking a lot of questions through this story to help get us prepared for our Zoom meetings together. Are you ready? Here we go. All kinds of families. Here's our great table of contents. I can tell this story is fiction, not real. And I can tell that by the cover, can't I? If I zoom in, I can see carrots in a tree, a family of teapots, sheep in a tree, balloons with faces, even silverware together with faces. That wouldn't happen in real life. Later in the week, you're going to read Good for You, an informational text about nutrition and the food guide pyramid, which we're also going to be talking about this week with science. Here we go. I love this title page. Look how sweet that deer is with all the flowers around. All kinds of families. Families, families, all kinds of families. Families are people and animals too, but all sorts of other things fit into families. Look all around and you'll see that they do. Look, I see people together, maybe a brother and a sister. Here's a little family of drinkware. I see letters grouped together, animals. And this shape, if I look so carefully, they look like some balls or marbles. I can say those are all spheres. Now, where do you think this snail would go? I don't see a family of snails, but I bet because he looks like lowercase b, he's making his way up to the other letters. Maybe that's his family. A knife and a fork and a spoon are family. The stars and the sun and the moon are family. The socks in the drawer and the rocks on the shore and the blocks on the floor can all become families. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons or rings, you can make families from all sorts of things. Let's look carefully. Look. The stars are together as a family. I see these cute little faces here saying peekaboo. Wow, a flying fish even. I love these illustrations. As soon as you're born, you're part of a family. As soon as you're born, you're a daughter or son. As soon as you're born, your family gets bigger. As soon as you're born, it's bigger by one. So when you were born and joined your family increased by one new cute person. Eggs in a carton can seem like a family. So can a loaf with its slices of bread. Celery stalks or a big bunch of carrots. They sleep in the fridge with a drawer for a bed. Is that so silly? The author is saying that these groups of different foods, they go together and they're part of a family. I've never thought about my food in the fridge being a little family, but now I sure will. What do we see here? So many shelves. Friends, can you think of what would be part of a family? What goes together? What other things can you find to make families? Pennies and card decks and marbles and jacks? Wait a minute, let me think about that. Pennies, card decks, Marbles and jacks are all those things we can play with. Pencils and rulers and crayons and tacks. Those are all maybe art or school supplies. Maybe they're in a family. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. I heard that line before. It's almost like the chorus of a song. I wonder if it's going to repeat throughout the story. What do you think? Clams in the sea make a clamily family. Lambs in the field make a lamely family. Jams in their jars make a jamily family. And yams in the cupboard, a yamily family. A yam is like a sweet potato right here. Are they part of a family? Here's the jamily family. That's so silly. Here's the clams. Out in the yard, you'll find dried twigs and branches, horse chestnuts, barberries, acorns and cones. Down at the beach, you'll find pebbles and seashells, soft-colored beach glass, and ocean-smooth stones. Do you think this story is telling us that in all different settings or environments, you can find things that go together, like a little family? A saucer, a cup can be brother and sister. A comb and a brush can be husband and wife. Look, here they are up here. Do you see them? On top of the cake. A plate and a bowl can be Mrs. and Mr., and so can the spoon or the fork or the knife. Different things can go together. Look at these, friends. There's confetti everywhere. Do you see something else that could be grouped together? The toothpicks are a little family. The flowers could be a little family. Maybe these are brothers and sister. Maybe. Your hand is a family of fingers. Your foot is a family of toes. And as you get older, each family gets older. And as you keep growing, each family grows. What do we see? Little finger family. Here are the toes. Ready for our chorus? Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. If you are the first baby born to your mother's a mother because you are here. If you are the first baby born to your father's a father because you appear. That means if you're the oldest child in your family, you made your mom a mom and your dad a dad. If you are the second one born in your family, someone is a brother because you arrive. Or someone's a sister and you are a sister or brother the moment that you are alive. Think about that, friends. If you have a brother or a sister, think about who's older. Think about the first baby born in your family, then the second, or the third or the fourth. I'm the third out of 4 babies in my family. You can make families from clay or from Play-Doh. You can make families from mud or from snow. You can make families from paper or cardboard. Make them from sticks or balloons that you blow. Look at the balloon family. Maybe a little grass family. Look how beautiful. A yarn family or Play-Doh. I love making Play-Doh families. Spools are a family, and tools are a family, and chalk for the blackboard at school are a family. 6 slices of cheese, or a pod full of peas, or a key ring with keys. They can all become families. Who do you see is part of a family on this page? What would go together? What doesn't belong? Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. You might say that numbers belong in a family, or alphabet letters or notes in the scale. The colors in rainbows, the words in a language, the keys on a piano, or stamps for the mail. Friends, can you look around your house and see what things might go together and make a little family? Do you see the hidden numbers? Inside or outside, in summer or winter, you can find families for so many games. Families to play with, spend most of the day with, telling them stories and giving them names. Do you see a snowflake family? And a little snowman family? Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. Where can you see another family? Oh, I see an insect family. Maybe a family of stars. Look at this great illustration. Here we have people and leaves, don't we? Make-believe families and families of people. Families of people from long, long ago. Families like stepping stones crossing the water, leading to now, and the families you know. Let's use the picture to help us figure that out. Do you think maybe this is like a family tree? And we can trace back to our ancestors or family members that lived long ago? Everyone comes from a number of families. When you look backward, it looks like a tree. Hey, we were just talking about that. People from families make other new families. The more you go back, the more people you see. That would be a fun activity at home, friends. Ask your parents about their grandparents, their great-grandparents. Maybe put together your own family tree. Play families, real families, all kinds of families. Think of the families, the ones that you're from. Someday you'll grow up and you'll have a new family, and you'll be the family of families to come. Get the little teddy bear at the tea party. Are they a family? Absolutely. When you grow up, are you going to have a family? Something to think about. Oop, I'm going to save the secret story for when you read it on the portal. I hope you liked that story, friends. I know I sure did. Let's go back to our cover. I love the illustrations. I love thinking about all different things around us that could be a family. So remember, look around your houses, start gathering your thoughts, and I'll see you on Monday or Tuesday to discuss this great book. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you soon.